Imagine the scene, a grand hall in Stockholm, Sweden. The world's brightest minds gathered to celebrate human ingenuity. The King of Sweden is about to award the Nobel Prize in Physics. The discovery has reshaped our understanding of the universe. And the winner is an algorithm, a network of silicon, code. We have built machines that can defeat grandmasters at chess. We have built machines that can compose music. We have built machines that can paint in the style of Rembrandt. It seems only natural to wonder if true, groundbreaking scientific discovery is next. Can an AI conceive a theory as revolutionary as relativity, or as radical as quantum mechanics? The idea sends a shiver of excitement and apprehension. When we seek to understand the future of AI, it is wise to listen to the people who are actually building it. Thomas Wolfe, a co-founder of Hugging Face, offers a dose of grounded reality. He suggests we are still a long way from an AI that could independently make a Nobel-worthy discovery. Current large language models like ChatGPT are not designed for that kind of revolutionary thinking. They are powerful tools for synthesizing information that already exists. They have read the internet, they have absorbed our books, they have absorbed our articles, they have absorbed our scientific papers, but they are reflecting our knowledge, not creating their own. Think of it this way. These models are like the most brilliant student you have ever met. They can absorb every textbook. They can remember every formula. They can write a flawless essay on any topic. They can explain Einstein's theory of general relativity with perfect clarity and generate examples, but they did not come up with the theory themselves. Let's look closer at how these large language models actually work. At their heart, they are prediction engines. When you type a prompt, the AI's goal is to predict the next word, and then the next, and the next after that. It strings those into a coherent and sensible response. This process is what makes them so fluent and human-sounding. They've learned statistical relationships between words from analyzing trillions of examples. For example, after "the color of the sky is blue" is extremely probable. This predictive nature is both their greatest strength and their most profound limitation for scientific innovation. This core function creates what we might call an echo chamber effect. The AI is trained on a massive corpus of human-generated text, consensus, beliefs, biases. So the model is incentivized to align with that consensus. It aims to be helpful and agreeable. Answers users expect. Ask it to explain a widely accepted theory, it will do it brilliantly. Ask it to challenge that theory, and you're asking it to go against its programming. It follows the most well-trodden statistical paths. True scientific progress is a story of rebellion. It's a tale told by figures who dare to look at the universe and say, "I think you've got it all wrong." Think of Galileo Galilei. In his time, the consensus was that the sun and planets revolved around the Earth. It was the probable answer, the one an AI trained on the texts of that era would have confidently provided. But Galileo embraced an improbable, radical idea that the Earth was not the center of everything. This was not a conclusion drawn from consensus. It was a direct challenge to it. This rebellious spirit is the engine of discovery. In the late 19th century, Newtonian physics worked beautifully, but Einstein was troubled by inconsistencies near light speed. Instead of patching the old theory, he dared to propose something entirely new: relativity. His ideas were not a logical next step. They were a breathtaking leap of imagination. This kind of thinking, contrarian, imaginative, deeply skeptical, is the hallmark of a great scientist. It is the ability to hold two contradictory ideas, pursue an absurd hypothesis, and trust an intuitive leap the data does not yet support. This is not to say that AI has no place in science, far from it. Throughout history, our greatest scientific leaps have been enabled by new tools. These tools did not have the ideas. They extended human senses and capabilities. Today, artificial intelligence is emerging as one of the most powerful tools in the scientist's toolkit. A microscope for data, a telescope for data. The protein folding problem, a decades-long grand challenge. Predicting folds once took years of lab work. AlphaFold now predicts structures with stunning accuracy in minutes. It has opened possibilities for drug discovery and for understanding diseases. But here's the crucial distinction. AlphaFold didn't choose the problem. Human scientists did. They defined the problem, gathered the data, and designed the AI's goal. It accelerates the how of science. The what and the why come from human curiosity and ingenuity. AI is a computational lens across vast datasets, genomics, climate, astronomy. A partner that frees humans to think, question, hypothesize, and dream. While today's mainstream AI models might be agreeable knowledge synthesizers, the story doesn't end there. Across the globe, ambitious startups aim to build AI for the messy, unpredictable process of scientific discovery. Not another ChatGPT, a digital Galileo, a virtual Marie Curie, an AI to generate its own novel hypotheses. These efforts move beyond predict the next word, exploring architectures inspired by the scientific method itself. Imagine an AI designed to be a skeptic, reading papers to surface potential flaws, untested assumptions, and alternative explanations. An AI built not to agree, but to argue. Others connect distant fields, spotting links a specialist might miss. Training on failures could guide researchers away from dead ends and toward promising avenues. The shift. AI that doesn't just provide answers, but helps formulate better questions. The true starting point of great science. Early days, immense challenges, replicating creativity, intuition, and skepticism may be decades away, if possible at all. But the ambition is there. This new frontier acknowledges current limits and strives to transcend them, aiming for AI as a true collaborator in the dance of discovery. As we gaze into the near future, it is clear that AI is not on the verge of accepting a Nobel Prize on its own. The very abilities that make it powerful, processing massive datasets and identifying the most probable patterns, also hold it back from true scientific rebellion. It is a brilliant student of our accumulated knowledge, but not yet a creator of new knowledge. It operates within our mapped universe of ideas, great at connecting dots, not conceiving new ones. The spark of contrarian genius, the intuitive leap, the stubborn curiosity. These remain the domain of the human mind. Today's AI lacks genuine understanding or consciousness. It manipulates symbols. It does not know it is talking about physics. It has no personal motivation, no burning desire to understand why the universe is the way it is. It cannot design a clever experiment to test a wild idea, nor recognize the profound implications of an unexpected result. It is a tool, limited by the intent and imagination of its wielder, but an extraordinary assistant. AI will manage enormous datasets, suggest molecules, flag astronomical anomalies, and help write and review papers. It will accelerate research and free scientists to think deeply and ask more ambitious questions.